oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Beasts and the Seals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. That brings up Wander Franco, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Sandlot.
First delivery to him.
Wander Franco.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't. Help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Really feeling like fall here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Pops this one up. Leiter is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in is Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. That brings up David Justice.
The left fielder, number 23.
And now the first pitch.
Justice.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up. So that's in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Seals, the center fielder, Byron.
Now here's the pitch.
Buxton.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
The first baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Kobe.
Called strike, 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, Jordan.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Groshans leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Now to the plate, Joe DiMaggio.
Leading off for the Bees, the center fielder, Joe.
First pitch on the way.
DiMaggio.
And he lays off there 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
That is fair.
First pitch of the AB now.
Number 34.
Fouled away.
David Ortiz.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. David Ortiz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. In now, Marcus Semien. Bullet back up the middle. DiMaggio is there, 2 gone. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And Posada's off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, Mike Trout, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Joe Torre. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Next, here is Edward Cabrera. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Taken, but called a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike. And now Mickey Mantle as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Mickey.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Simeon's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Al Leiter. Here's the first pitch.
Leiter.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Franco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Now here's the first offering.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. That brings up Jim Thome as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wander Franco. He popped out in his first trip.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. David Justice is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Fouled off. To 2-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
But the catcher will simply apply the tag as the batter hadn't gotten far and the inning is over. Now at the plate here is Jordan Groshans. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Groshans.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Simeon. And there's 1 down now. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Shortstop.
Trevor Story steps in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe DiMaggio. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate now is David Ortiz. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So 2 out, nobody on. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Bottom of the inning now. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. First offering on its way.
Jorge Posada.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a liner. Trout is there, 1 away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Swing. Left field and deep. Gone! That brings up Mickey Mantle.
Number 7.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. To the plate now, Al Leiter. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's Byron Buxton now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. DiMaggio finds some space out there. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1-2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. First delivery to him. Joe Torre comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. So here now's the pitcher, Edward Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he falls behind, 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jim Thome.
The first baseman,
Hit back toward the mound, reined in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to hit is Jordan Groshans, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jackson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. DiMaggio is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wander Franco. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Wander Franco.
And now the first pitch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Marcus Semien is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
So now to the plate, David Justice. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. At the plate, Joe DiMaggio, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one goes right by Posada, and that'll be a wild pitch. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor.
Heading out towards shallow right. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. So now here is Jorge Posada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
The second baseman.
Next to dig in, Marcus Semien. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit back up the middle. Semien's there, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that. So here is Chipper Jones, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The third baseman, Chipper.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to stand in is Mike Trout. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 with Jimmy Fox. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home is offered at but missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's the second out. Now into the box, Joe Torre grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding in is Mickey Mantle. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Mickey Mantle.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in next, Al Leiter. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit hard to the right, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, Count.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Justice is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box, Jim Thome. Left side, but well foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ronald Acuna will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. The pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So the next to bat will be Wander Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Stepping in next, Marcus Semien. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. St. Louis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Al Leiter pitches well.